Are we live? Hello, SEVA students, teachers, and families. Welcome to the SEVA Award Night pre-show celebration, a virtual experience. We're coming to you live from the SECC studio. Well, actually, my garage. Come on in, it's the red carpet SEVA celebration.
Oh yeah, the show's about to start. Yay! Hey guys, let's watch the show. Okay.
Hello, it's the SEVA Red Carpet Interviews. My name is Trevor Harding, and I'm a SEVA teacher with too much time on my hands. This is the Student Video Awards for Sacramento County. Students from over 50 schools ranging from kindergarten to college share their vision by making educational videos in 5 different categories. Students compete with their peers for the coveted SEVA Award, made from the same company that makes the Oscars. Welcome to the Red Carpet Interviews. Tonight, media students tell us their 2020 vision. We have numerous directors, producers, scriptwriters, photographers, and talent dressing up and gathering around their computers and smart TVs. Let's start the Red Carpet Interviews. All right, who do we have here? What school are we?
Sunrise!
Yes, everybody say SEVA! Hi, we're coming live to you from a house out in Elk Grove where they actually have a red carpet set up in their house. Isn't that awesome? Come on down, walk down the red carpet. Check that out, their own red carpet for the SEVA Awards tonight. Hi, how are you?
Good.
Nice to meet you guys. Are you excited for the SEVAs? Woo!
Yeah!
Here's some excitement. Oh, Dad's in the shot. Hi, Dad. Oh, he is super excited. Hi, this is SEVA. Who do we have here? Where are you?
In a tree with a laptop.
You're going to watch the SEVA Awards in a tree?
Yeah.
Are you wearing anything special tonight for tonight's awards?
Wearing this little thing.
Oh, it's nice. What video did you submit to us?
Me and my friend submitted a sportsmanship PSA about basketball.
Nice, nice. What was your favorite part about filming it?
Oh, I just love filming it with my friends and hanging out together with them.
Is there anybody in your life right now that's inspiring you?
My news director, Miss Nettie, because even during this hard time, she's still been making videos for our school, and she's like emailing the videos home to parents because it still makes the kids feel connected to our school.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. What's your first name?
My name's Elise.
How excited are you about the virtual version of tonight's SEVA Awards?
I'm really excited and I'm glad that we get to continue it because all this coronavirus thing are going around.
Oh, is there anybody in your life right now that's really inspiring you?
Yeah, all the people that have been doing acts of kindness.
Yeah. So do you have any post-award ceremony plans? What are you guys gonna do tonight?
Yeah, we're gonna make homemade ice cream.
Hey, welcome to the SEVAs. Are you excited about the SEVAs?
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Are you excited to win one of these?
Yeah.
I see you're dressed up with your dog. That's awesome.
Yeah.
What's his name?
His name is Cole.
Hi, Cole. Let's get Creative Connection Arts Academy on the line. I hear there's a whole group of them getting together. Here we go. Hello and welcome to SEVA 2020. Are you guys excited?
Yeah!
Check it out, it's SEVA night! Hey, what school are we from? Where are you guys from?
PSA.
Oh, hey, what was the video you made?
My video was too much screen time makes you a zombie.
Oh, I want to see that. Everybody show me your zombie moves. So our awesome teachers, what do you guys have to say about your students?
They're awesome.
Oh, they're amazing.
Yeah, they work very hard on the project. So we're very proud of them. So.
And what school do you attend?
Go High.
Are you wearing anything special for tonight's award ceremony?
What I'm wearing now.
Oh, I like it. Who's your designer?
Myself.
I'm just having fun with you. Hey, what are you most excited about for tonight's show? What are you most excited about?
To see like if I get any awards or like just to see like who like I went up against and stuff.
Yeah, that is fun. It's kind of fun to see what everybody makes and creates too, don't you think?
Mm.
Tell me what you're excited about the virtual version of this year's SEVA Award Night.
Honestly, I'm excited for so much. I'm excited to see how people react to it and see like all the different things we can do with like having it virtually.
Pretty cool. Everybody trying to get one of these. Yeah!
Woo!
What did you submit? What's it about?
Okay, so our video is about it's about short people, the differences between short people and tall people.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I want to see that. That's pretty cool. What's the name of it?
A short story.
How does video play in your life?
Oh, such a big role. I love it. Cameras are just amazing. Like they always call out to me. Videography is like my favorite thing ever.
Do you have any post-award plans after the party tonight?
Oh yes, definitely. Around 8 or 9, I think I'm gonna hit the living room. Maybe like around 10, I might hit the kitchen. You know, I think it's pretty fun.
Like, it's really cool to like have the teachers always like pushing me harder than my limits, and like I really believe in them, and like they helped me with my first video and it turned out to be great.
What are you wearing tonight for the SEVAs? What are you gonna wear? Are you gonna dress up or is Oh, I love it! Who's your designer?
Well, we just put some random clothes together.
Hello, what's your name?
What's up? My name is Keone Carrion from Casa Roble.
Wow, check out the setup you have. You are ready to watch the virtual SEVA Awards tonight. Are you excited?
I'm stoked.
And do you have people watching with you?
Yeah, my family.
Nice. They're all gonna get in that room right there and gather around that little table?
I hope so, yeah.
What are you most excited about for tonight's show?
I'm excited to see all the films made by all the kids around here. I'm so excited to see that.
Yeah, it is pretty cool to see everybody's work. How does video play a role in your life?
Wow. Okay, that's a big question. Video and film, whatever you want to call it, it is my life. I mean, if I'm not filming, I'm editing. If I'm not editing, I'm writing scripts. If I'm not writing scripts, I'm constantly coming up with ideas. And as you can see, all my sticky notes, these are all ideas, you know, for future videos that I might want to do. So whenever you ask me how is film like important to me, you can kind of see it's a big part of my life.
Those are all your like possible SEVA ideas and future films for SEVA?
Definitely, yes.
Wow. For the last 35 years, SECC has partnered with the Sacramento Metropolitan Cable Television Commission and all Sacramento County school districts to bring video and broadcasting to students and teachers. Here's a look at this partnership at work in our region today.
With the establishment of the Sacramento Educational Cable Consortium, or SECC, in 1985, Sacramento County embarked on a grand experiment of using video as an educational tool.
By teaming up with both the Sacramento Metropolitan Cable Commission and Sacramento County School Districts,
SEC created a partnership unique in the state of California.
As video and education began to take root, school districts pushed for a way to recognize student-created video content. In May of 1989, the first ever SECC Award Night, which developed into Student Educational Video Awards, or SEVAs, was born.
Over the past 30 years, the SEVAs have grown from just a handful of annual entries to over 600 in 2020, representing students from kindergarten all the way through college.
As the number of student entries grew, so too did the list of educators and students that benefited from integrating educational video into Common Core standards.
Additionally, the SEVA program has leveraged its partnership to install more than 60 SEVA studio labs, allowing thousands of Sacramento County students to create and produce video and broadcast content.
In 2020, the SEVAs moved to ensure that the entries were accessible to all audiences by including captioning. This allowed deaf and hard of hearing students, as well as English learners, to absorb information from the educational videos.
Today, the Sacramento region's premier educational video contest for students is adjusting to the physical distancing needs of the COVID-19 pandemic.
While the SEVAs will not be celebrated in the Grand Ballroom of Sacramento State University this year, they will continue on in an exciting adapted live broadcast and live stream format.
We will get through this unprecedented time and look forward to the day that we can come together in person as a community and celebrate our successes. Until then, viva las SEVAs!
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 Viva la SEVA!
Viva las SEVAs!
Viva las SEVAs!
Viva las SEVAs!
Let's get another student producer on the line. Tell me why you're excited about the virtual version of this year's SEVA Night Award.
Oh, I'm super excited because as you know, most things were canceled because of everything like that. So I'm super excited that this award night is continued and that we get to show everyone's educational videos.
Awesome. Hey, how are you watching the show tonight? Where are you going to watch it from?
I'm watching at my house with all my family. We're going to be watching it here in the living room.
Hoping that you get one of these. Woo!
That's the hope, yes.
Are you wearing anything special for tonight's awards?
Yes, I am. I'm actually, there's an interesting story behind this tie. So it's a duck tie. Last year, during last year's SEVA Awards, when I showed up in a duck tie because honestly, I didn't think I was going to win. So I ended up winning and I had to give my speech with a duck tie. So now it kind of represents that feeling of like expecting, not to win, but the humility of that,
What are you most excited about tonight's show?
Just seeing everyone's work come together, that takes a lot of work to create videos, and seeing people rewarded for it is just going to be super amazing.
Yeah, I have to completely agree with you. How does video play in your life?
Video is basically my life. It's my way of expressing creativity. It's my way of doing everything.
Jacob, that is an awesome answer. Seriously. We love hearing that at SEVA. Has there been anyone in your life that has inspired you during this unique time in our history?
My, of course, Mr. Weitzel. He keeps telling me every single day that, remember, you're living history. You're living history. He always tries to look at the bright side of it and says, capture it. We have all these video sources. It's never happened before. So capture it.
Do you have any post-award plans for after the show tonight?
Yeah. I mean, depending on what happens, celebrating. Probably eating some food and just, hanging out with my family and spending some quality time.
Are you excited about the virtual version of tonight's SEVA Awards?
Yes, I'm so excited.
What are you excited about?
Well, I'm excited about seeing everyone and really learning how everyone's videos turned out.
Awesome. Are you excited to try to win one of these? Woo! SEVA! Who was that?
That was my excited mother.
Where are you and your mom watching the SEVAs tonight? Where are you guys watching them?
We'll be watching it on our couch.
Oh, very nice. And are you wearing anything special for tonight?
Yes, I'm wearing my shiny dress.
Oh, there's Mom!
Yes.
Well, thank you very much. Let me hear you go, SEVA! Woo! That's the biggest TV we've seen tonight. That is so awesome. How super excited are you?
I'm blasting.
Go crazy. Let me see. Woo! How does video play in your life?
It provides an escape, from staying at home all the time.
Is there someone right now in your life, because of what's going on, that's really inspiring you?
Mrs. Kolpaka.
Tell us a little bit more. How is she inspiring you?
She's still teaching us in our Google classrooms.
Awesome.
She's just amazing.
So let me ask you this. Are you excited about tonight's SEVA virtual award ceremony?
Yes, I am very excited.
How excited are you?
I'm really excited because I'm going to be able to be here with my family, watching everybody and congratulating the people who win.
And are you wearing anything special for tonight's award
Yes.
ceremony?
I am wearing a dress that me and my mom have the same one, and then I'm wearing a tie and my hat.
Oh, and they're matching. I love it. Matching. Hi.
Yes.
Oh,
We are wearing Princess Awesome outfits. It's wonderful.
I love it. Are you excited to celebrate with your daughter tonight?
We are super excited to be celebrating.
I'm going to be wearing a suit, vest, and tie.
Who's your designer?
I think Ross.
What was the video about that you made?
My video was a PSA on staying safe online.
Nice. What was your favorite part about filming this video?
My favorite part of filming the video was typing on the keyboard as an actor.
Do you have any post-award plans when the ceremony's over tonight? Do you have any post plans, parties? What are you guys doing?
My post-award plans are to go on a Zoom meeting with my friends.
And celebrate?
And celebrate, yes.
Do you have any guests in the house tonight that are celebrating with you?
My dog and my birds, my mom, dad, and sister.
I go to Andrew Carnegie Middle School, and I am in 8th grade, and my media teacher is Eric Knight.
Are you excited about the SEVAs?
I am so excited to be here. I'm so happy.
What do you think about this virtual version of the SEVA Awards tonight?
I am so happy that we're continuing with it, and we just didn't cancel it or anything, because I think that's just great.
Nice. And what are you wearing for tonight's special award ceremony?
I'm wearing a black dress because that was what I was going to wear originally, and I think it's really fun.
What video did you send in? What's your video?
My video is a 30-second PSA about littering and how you should never do it and how there is a ripple effect.
How has video played a role in your life?
This is a great way to express yourself and just let everybody know what's on your mind, and some of the videos are about real issues. If you've never done SEVA and you're interested in the industry, I would totally suggest trying it out because it's a great way to spread your message.
Let's go now live to the SECC staff meeting that's happening right now.
He did, and his whole family is talking about they're all going to sit together and watch the entire awards show on Sunday.
You are secretly watching the inside workings of SECC right now. This is the live shot of what's happening to make our show happen tonight, ladies and gentlemen. These are the staff members that make it happen. Let's listen in as to what's going on.
This is a closed meeting.
Oh, sorry. Hey, you're live with SEC, the red carpet. How are you today?
All right, Trevor.
It's the entire SECC staff making sure that this show is live tonight. We got Executive Director Liz. How are you, Liz?
I am doing fantastically well. Thank you.
Is everything flowing? We got everything connected. All the wires are going. Everything's going well.
Oh, absolutely. I'll tell you, we are knocking this out of the park with the help of people like you and with all the teachers and the students. The students are incredible. There's this is so much fun. We're all having a great time.
We've already jumped into a few houses. We got a few more houses to go to. Doug, Abby, Nick, you guys got anything to say? Jessica, anything?
We're super excited. It's awesome.
Well, I'm going to get back out there, do more red carpet interviews. We'll see you a little bit later. Tonight, starting at 6 o'clock, the SEVAs 2020 begins. See you later, staff.
Be safe
Bye,
out
Trevor.
there. Trevor.
Bye.
Bye.
We are just 10 minutes away from the start of the SEVA 2020 Awards. Let's check in with Allie. All right. Hi, Allie. How are you?
Good.
What was the video that you submitted?
Squigglebots.
Squigglebots. Can you tell me a little bit about Squigglebots?
It's about how to build it, and at the end it makes a fun drawing.
What was the video that you submitted?
It was a video called How to Draw a Troll Face.
Oh, what was your favorite part about that video?
Being able to because I like to draw, So being able to sit down and actually draw and record it was pretty fun.
I saw that video. It was really good. I liked it.
Oh, thanks.
What were some of the, did you have any like challenges making that video?
Well, I didn't have a tripod, so I had to get my phone and just put my monitor to the side and start taping it on.
That's awesome though. I mean, we learned from that. That's awesome. Like there's a lot going on in history right now in the world. Is there anybody right now that is inspiring you?
My teacher, Mr. Yarrow.
Ah, he'll like that. And who's your media teacher?
T. Harding.
Woo! Now let's take a moment and just talk about your media teacher. Let's just, forget the interview. Let's talk all about him, okay?
You're him.
And are you excited for the SEVAs?
Yes, I'm so excited. When we were in school and we did episodes, it was so fun because we got to be with each other, around each other. We got to learn new things on how to film, and it was just amazing being around everyone.
It's a really fun process, isn't it?
It is. It's very fun.
Well, let's get everybody in that shot. Let's get mom, brother, get in that shot, you guys. And let's all get together and celebrate for tonight's SEVA extravaganza happening tonight, starting at 6 o'clock, because it's the SEVAs!
It's the SEVAs!
So what are you most excited about?
I want to see the work of my peers. I think there's a lot of creative people within this area and this nation, and I want to see some good films.
What was your favorite part about filming?
My favorite part about filming these films is getting to work with my actors and to build these characters, because I like to make stories that we can relate to on a human level.
Well, we're excited to have you. Do you have any post-award plans?
Just working on more short films. I'm going to be doing that throughout this quarantine session, and as long as I can, really, and they're going to be bigger and better than ever.
A lot of stuff going on in history right now. Is there anybody in your life right now that's inspiring you?
No, not really right now.
What are you? Mom's in the back laughing. How about mom? Hey, how about your mom? Let's try it again. Anyone inspiring you?
Yeah, my mom.
Hey, what are your guys' post-award plans? What are you going to do after the SEVAs tonight?
Probably celebrate if I win an award, and probably just go to bed if I don't.
Hey, Colton, well, thank you very much, and we'll see you tonight at SEVA starting at 6 o'clock.
Thank you.
It's the SEVA, the SEVA.
Are you excited about tonight's virtual SEVA experience?
I am. I think that it's a really good opportunity that, SEVA is still doing this, even though with the craziness that's going on, this activity can still be something to look forward to.
Awesome. Are you wearing anything special for tonight's awards?
I am. I'm wearing a Old Navy blazer and
nice.
an Old Navy, I think this is Old Navy shirt, and just my lucky necklace. But my pants are my pajamas, and I have socks on.
Well, stay seated then. Stay seated. How does video play a role in your life?
I edit some of our school news, so video plays a big role in my life, because if there was no video, I would probably not be in Miss May's class, and I would probably not know what I wanted to do in my career. So it's a huge part of my life.
So it's your drive now.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on right now in the world. Is there anyone right now that's really inspiring you?
I would say my parents. My mom is an essential worker, and just by seeing her, how she wakes up every single day and goes to work, just shows me the dedication that she has.
My school is Del Paso Manor. I am in 5th grade, and my media teacher is Mrs. Darrow.
Do you have any plans for after tonight's award ceremony? Do you have any plans?
Probably just, if I can, I'll FaceTime my friends, congratulate them if they win. Probably just hang out with my family and just celebrate.
Nice. We are just 5 minutes away from the SEVA 2020 Awards happening. Let's check in with Paige. Are you excited about tonight's virtual SEVA Award ceremony? Woo!
I am definitely excited, since it is amazing that technology can bring us all together, even though we all are apart.
Absolutely, absolutely. Right now, the world is a little different. Is there anybody that's inspiring you?
I think the person who inspired me was my media teacher, Miss Lasha Pell, since she all brought us together and we all did a week. We all created content for a week of EGU News, which is the school, which is our district's school news, which was pretty cool.
And do you have any awards plans, after party plans tonight?
I think my after party plans are celebrating with my TJTV crew and eating some ice cream.
Absolutely. Let's go, SEVA! What high school are you guys from?
We are from Indercombe High School.
I noticed you guys are in separate houses. You guys worked on the same video. So are you going to watch it together on Zoom and then like watch it on another screen or?
Yeah, that's what we were planning to do.
So what are you most excited for about tonight?
Getting to see other people's videos too, not just from our school.
Awesome. And what was the video that you guys submitted?
The Sacramento Zoo project.
Awesome. Tell me a little bit about that.
So our video was basically about how the Sacramento Zoo is in Land Park and is potentially having the idea to move to Natomas, the old arena for the Kings.
Does video play a big role in your guys' life? Does video play a big role in your life?
For me, even since middle school, I've actually like in 8th grade have done the SEVA Awards before. So I've always enjoyed like making videos.
So did you guys work together or did you have other people helping you off and on? Was it just the two of you?
We're the ones who did all the planning, the filming, all the ideas.
Well, you guys have any plans for your post awards tonight after the ceremony? What are you guys gonna do?
Celebrate with ice cream.
Ice cream! All right, let's check in with Michael. Let's mess with him a little bit, okay? Here we go.
Hello? Are you there? Hello?
Oh, hey! Welcome to the SEVA!
Hey, how's it going?
Are you excited for tonight's show?
I am.
It's the SEVA's 2020. Let me hear you say SEVA 2020.
SEVA 2020!
Woo! Michael, I have a question for you. Are you ready?
Yep.
Are you ready for the SEVAs?
I am more than ready.
How ready are you, Michael?
I am so prepared.
Cool experience, huh?
Yeah, it's awesome to view the SEVAs in a different way.
Does video play a lot in your life?
Yeah, I've been doing video since 4th grade.
Oh.
It's just like second nature now.
So this is not your first SEVA then?
No.
What are you wearing tonight for the ceremony?
I'm wearing this white button up.
I like. Yeah. Who's your designer?
My mom, I guess. Picks out the clothes.
Well, thank you very much, Michael. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Have a nice day.
Hey, let's hear for the SEVAs. Let's go crazy!
Oh my God, I can't wait.
Yeah! Let's go Indercombe! Indercombe Tigers! Yes, SEVA! So excited!
Woo! Yeah, the SEVA!
Go SEVA!
Yeah.
SEVA, let's go!
Yeah!
Yay!
SEVA! Okay, here we go! Count down with me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the SEVA's 2020 Awards!
Welcome to the SEVA's!
Welcome to the 31st Annual Award Night Celebration. I'm Nabil Lemma, back with you after a week of celebrating more than 600 SEVA 2020 entries. You know we're doing this stuff a bit differently this year, keeping our social distancing and still connecting with you all throughout the past week of SEVA celebration. You were amazing, your videos are inspirational, thought-provoking, and some are even hilarious. Joining me tonight to welcome you from the SECC board is Jerry Jones, Vice Chairperson of SECC.
Thanks, Nabayo. Tonight, the SECC board is proud to welcome all of you to the 2020 SEVA Award Celebration. We send our sincere gratitude and appreciation to the 2020 SEVA sponsors, Comcast Cable and the Sacramento Metropolitan Cable Television Commission. A big thank you to them. The commission's support partially funds the SEVA Studio Labs and the general operations of SECC and BestNet. We appreciate all the commission contributes to our mission and goals.
Great job to every applicant who entered the SEVA contest. As your city councilman, I love to see the talented young people in Sacramento showcase their enthusiasm and creativity. Thank you to each and every one of the applicants. Your spirit is a light for your community, especially in uncertain times. I'm happy to see this program continue on with the award show, adapting to keep us all safe. I'm hoping you all stay well, healthy, safe, and keep creating. Go Sacramento!
Hi, I'm Sarah Polo-Moo, and I sit on the Sacramento Cable TV Commission representing City Council member Eric Guerra. And we're so happy to be able to support the SEVA Awards again this year. And I'm so glad that you all are able to submit despite all of the challenges that we are facing right now. Looking forward to seeing all the wonderful creativity and all the videos. And we're glad to be able to support SEVA.
I want to thank the SECC board members who are watching tonight. They are proud of your accomplishments and pleased to support your programs. The SECC board oversees the operations of SECC and supports the SEVA program. We're grateful for their guidance and time. And now back to you.
Thank you. While you're watching tonight, share your experience with your fellow students via social media using hashtag SEVA Awards. To start off the night, let's give a brief overview on how the SEVAs work. The SEVA competition is the regional opportunity for local students to be recognized for excellence in educational video production. A panel of 3 or more judges reviewed each entry based on a rubric specifically designed for that category. The judges agreed upon the honorable mentions and the winners. In order to maintain a standard of excellence, the judges were not required to award a winner in every category. As a result, only the best entries received the title of 2020 SEVA. Finalists will receive an Award of Merit certificate that will be sent to your teachers, and they will also receive the judges' critique of your entry. Be sure to take a look at their comments. And now, the 2020 SEVA Award Celebration!
You have to have the skill of making a video just because that sort of lays your message out there and you can be able to publicly express problems, solutions that your community may be facing.
Video to me is the freedom of creativity. Anything is possible. The world is literally at your fingertips. You can express yourself in any way as you please.
I think that was the biggest thing that I learned is figuring out ways to express myself and express other people in their emotions and in this art form.
Welcome to your Kindle News.
Suits of people.
Huh, maybe I can do something about that.
The name of the video that we turned in is Fight the Bite.
Snowboarding isn't scary.
Praying for a change.
Healthy cereal.
Stop texting and start driving.
I think my favorite part was just the experience and just working with technology to make this really cool piece.
It means a lot to me because it was fun for us. It was fun, and I don't really care if we lose. It's just all about having fun.
Oh, hi,
just been working on my stitching.
I learned a lot from making my video. I definitely feel like I've grown as a media member.
Oh, I've learned so much. We did media day and that really taught me a lot about filming.
You gotta kind of be patient because sometimes you're gonna accidentally do something wrong or you might accidentally delete it all.
It makes you prepared for the big world out there.
I probably laughed 30 times at the start of each and every one of my videos.
And this is my story. What's your story?
You're supposed to recycle to save the planet. Welcome back to MM News.
I've learned from my video that it takes a whole team to just do one video, and you will not have fun with doing it by yourself.
That's what made it turn out better, is the motivation and the teamwork. Knock, knock. Who's there? Oh, hi. I'm Alexander Hamilton. Our second question is, are you a gamer?
Hey, I'd like to join you guys, but I don't know what to wear.
Don't worry, we got you.
You don't have to have expensive equipment. Honestly, I think all you need really is an idea.
And so I've learned a lot from using my creativity to express something that could help someone or that can make a difference.
Welcome to the SEVAs. Welcome to the SEVAs. Welcome to the SEVAs. Welcome to the SEVAs.
Welcome to the SEVAs.
Welcome to the SEVAs.
Welcome to the SEVAs.
Welcome to the SEVAs.
Welcome to the SEVAs.
Awesome! Presenting the first category of the evening is Mr. David Lowe, President and General Manager of KVIE. Joining him virtually to present this category is Katie Nguyen of Franklin High School. Take it away, guys.
Thank you. I am so glad to be here and part of the best award show that Sacramento has to offer. Who needs the Oscars or the Emmys when you have the SEVAs? Our first category is school news. It includes campus news programs and school events. In the K-3 school news category, the finalists are
CCAA Kinder News Creative Connection Arts Academy, MM News Mini Mustangs, February 2020, Florence Markhofer Elementary School.
And I've always wanted to do this. Envelope, please. Thank you. The 2020 SEVA is awarded to CCAA Kinder News. Producers are Florence Pham and Mackenzie Larson of Creative Connections Art Academy. The producer said the news is important. The Kinder News is really important because it lets people know what we did in the Kinder class. It's a chance for us to share our awesome day with everyone.
Welcome back to the Kinder News. On this show, we will be talking about the 100th day school and the Curious George play. At the 100th day school, we dress like 100-year-old people. Like old people? Yeah! thank my best friend Mackenzie for always being there at hard times. And I also want to thank the SEVAs for giving the awards. And I also want to thank Mr. Pham for helping me. It was really fun doing the SEVAs, the Kinder News. Go Dragons!
Well, that sure looks like they had a lot of fun. In the 4 through 6 school news category, the finalists are
Bear News Network Studio Tour, James McKee Elementary School. David Lubin Television, DLTV, David Lubin Elementary School. HCC News, January 27th, Helen Carr Costello Elementary School. HCC News, December 2nd, Helen Carr Costello Elementary School. Math Behind the Construction, Del Paso Manor Elementary School. News, Episode 32, Florence Markhofer Elementary School. Otter Outlook, Season 4, Episode 13, Oak Hill Elementary School. Otter Outlook, Season 4, Episode 18, Oak Hill Elementary School. Schweitzer Elementary Wildcat Weekly, Schweitzer Elementary School. Soaring Special TV Episode 1, Arlene Hine Elementary School. Spartan TV, number 19, Sunrise Elementary School. Tiny Spider, Big B, Sunrise Elementary School.
The judges awarded an honorable mention as well as a SEVA. The honorable mention is awarded to Spartan TV number 19, producer Praneel Arya of Sunrise Elementary School. Praneel tells us, watch Spartan TV to learn more about our school. There are a lot of fun activities going on.
Kids Can. Sunrise students did an amazing job bringing canned foods for the Sacramento Food Bank. Sunrise classrooms filled their boxes full of canned foods. Here's the video. Kid Can boxes were delivered to every classroom. Students brought canned foods from home. The classroom boxes were picked up and stacked in the computer lab. Sunrise had 100% participation from kindergarten to 6th grade.
I'd like to thank SECC and SEVA for nominating our video. I would like to thank Mr. Harding for teaching me how to do media and helping while I was doing the episode. I would like to thank my parents, family, and especially my sister for helping me while I was doing it. Thank you to the crew for helping and supporting me while I was filming and editing the video. Thank you.
And now the 2020 SEVA is awarded to Math Behind the Construction. Producers are Brian Allison, Selena Carlson, Faisal Riba, and Amy Lou of Del Paso Manor Elementary School. The producers hope that students might gain an appreciation for math and the work that is being done during the construction of our new school.
So my name is Spencer. I'm one of the senior project engineers out on site at Del Paso Manor. I work for McCarthy Building Companies. We're the general contractor on the project. The math is used all over the place in construction. Everything from the very beginning of the design all the way through to the end.
The construction process starts with the ground up.
This is a detention basin that is one aspect of our project, very closely tied with mathematics, because this detention basin actually holds all of the stormwater runoff from our site.
I would like to thank my teacher, Mrs. Darrow, for helping me through this process. I would also like to thank some of my classmates for helping me produce this video. I learned a lot about architecture and design, and of course, math, while filming in the construction site. I am proud of this video because it shows students who didn't have the opportunity to go to the construction site and see what really goes on the other side of the fence. Thank you.
Great work, elementary school students. Now it's time for me to send it over to Katie Nguyen of Franklin High School to carry on with more SEVA presentations.
Thank you, Mr. Lowe. I'm so excited to be here. In the 7th through 8th school news category, the finalists are
BTV Barrett Bronco TV, John Barrett Middle School. Didion Middle School's bowling field trip, Genevieve Didion, K-8. Heron Show, December 6th, Heron School. Is WEB successful? Arden Middle School. K-Dog Room Studio, Robert L. McCaffrey Middle School. Keeping Up with Mr. Barassi, Episode 4, Wilson C. Riles Middle School. Mission Springs News Story, Arden Middle School. Pink for Awareness Day promo, Heron School. The Pick, Episode 23, Sutter Middle School. Things to talk about on TJTV, Toby Johnson Middle School. Timmy Strong News Story, Robert L. McCaffrey Middle School.
And the Honorable Mention Award goes to Pink for Awareness Day promo by producer Emmy Lee of Heron School. Emmy tells us about this program and the different ways that you could show support for those who have battled or are currently battling breast cancer.
So on October 11th, you can wear pink from head to toe.
Pink ribbons like these are also great too.
All TK through 8 is invited to join. We will also have a middle school lunch rally in the cafeteria. Show your spirit and support for those who have overcome and are currently battling breast cancer.
I would like to thank a couple of people who have contributed to this video. Great thanks to our amazing middle school tech teacher, Mr. King, who has always supported his students and leads them to success. He has taught me all the steps of producing this video. I am so grateful for the Leadership Tech Committee who has worked with me and put their creative efforts towards this video. It was so much fun dressing up for the Spirit Day and editing this video. I'd also like to thank the SEVA Awards for recognizing this video and the people who have worked to keep the SEVA Awards going. Thank you truly to everyone who has made this possible.
Truly an amazing video. Congrats, Emmy. And now, the 2020 SEVA Award goes to Things to Talk About on TJTV by the cast and crew of TJTV of Toby Johnson Middle School. The cast and crew shared that this special episode revolves around the word respect, while also bringing a bit of entertainment and fun to the show.
The Merriam-Webster Dictionary defines respect as giving someone high or special regard. But what does respect mean to students here at TJMS?
Respect means to me is as if you're giving the attention or something that a person needs. Like a public speaker wants the attention of its audience.
Respect means like,
We'd like to thank Mrs. LaChapelle for teaching us all we know about media.
The cast and crew of TJTV for producing the show.
SECC for making the competition possible.
Comcast for broadcasting the competition.
We're so grateful for this award.
Once again, congratulations to the crew of TJTV and all of the middle school producers. You all deserve a round of applause. And now back to you, Mr. Lowe, to present the final awards in the school news category.
Thank you, Katie. In the 9 through 12 school news category, the finalists are
A Cause Worth Fighting For, Del Campo High School. A Team Built on Character, Del Campo High School. ABC 10 Show, Inderkum High School. Brandon Nguyen, an Olympic hopeful, Franklin High School. DC Daily, November 6th, 2019, Del Campo High School. Honoring 9/11 at Inderkum High School, Inderkum High School. More Than Pom-Poms, Del Campo High School. Moving the Sacramento Zoo, Inderkum High School. New Art Teacher, Del Campo High School. Senora Fielden, Del Campo High School. Serving Teamwork, Franklin High School.
How about this? The judges awarded an honorable mention as well as a SEVA. Let's start with that honorable mention. Hey, it's awarded to my co-presenter and her team, Brandon Nguyen, an Olympic hopeful. Producers Paulo Garcia, Joshua John Esguerra, and Katie Nguyen of Franklin High School. The producers said Brandon's inspirational dedication to gymnastics demonstrates that with passion and hard work, people can fulfill their goals and achieve success.
I really love the sport, and I have a passion for it. The amount of dedication and time and energy that it takes to compete the sport at a high level, you really need to have a passion for it in order to go through with it.
With his passion in gymnastics, Brandon qualified for the Men's Junior Olympic National Championships for 4 straight years since 2016. Brandon was one of only 20 in the nation within his age group that competed in this match.
Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing well. First off, I'd like to thank my partners Joshua Esguerra and Katie Nguyen. I had a lot of fun making the video with them. I'd also like to thank the SECC for supporting media production across the region and for giving students like me the opportunity to showcase and recognize our work. I'd also like to thank all the media teachers I've ever had. Thank you, Ms. Zhu, Mrs. LaChapelle, Mrs. Williams, and Mr. Clark. I'm really thankful for their dedication to the visual arts, and they've just been such an inspiration to a lot of students. Because of them, I'll always be a storyteller. Thank you.
If that's not an inspirational video, I don't know what you just watched. And in the 9 through 12, SEVA is awarded to the new California North State University Hospital in Elk Grove. Producers are Jackson T. Collins and Jolena Vang of Franklin High School. The SEVA winners tell us their idea was to inform the Elk Grove community about the new hospital being built on existing property that is currently occupied by local small businesses.
This isn't exactly the best location for a hospital in Elk Grove. You're on the extreme western edge of Elk Grove. You can't get any further west. It doesn't really present itself as being well located to the community.
The hospital is going to bring medical care to the west end of Elk Grove.
We're bringing advanced medical care to the Elk Grove community.
The California North State University Hospital, however.
Thank you for this award and to everyone involved in making the video happen. Thank you to my parents for supporting me and to my teachers for giving me the opportunities to create these projects. And finally, thank you to SECC for making this event happen in these dire times. Thank you.
Hey, that's it for the news category, but it takes more than just the news to inform us. Presenting the awards in the documentary category are Philip Arndt, Comcast Government Affairs Director, and Comcast is a sponsor of tonight's SEVA event, so let's give it up. And he's joined by Nabayo Lema, host of SEVA TV.
Good evening, everyone, and it's great to be here. I want to thank the Sacramento Educational Cable Consortium for putting this event together in a unique way. Kudos out to Liz Rhodes and her whole team for doing this. It's different, but all the work that was put in by the students, by the teachers and the schools, we want to make sure that it's recognized and we go on with the awards. Comcast, again, is proud to be a sponsor of the SEVA Awards. I don't know how many years it is right now, but we'll continue doing it. In these difficult times, Comcast and our thoughts are with you and your families, that you're safe, that you are well. We know that there's many people at home working, studying, learning, and at Comcast here, we're here to help you. For many years, we've talked about our Internet Essentials program, and that's getting more families connected at home through the internet, and now more than ever, it's needed, and Comcast has stepped up, and we're sign up now. If you know families that need connection at home, let them know about Internet Essentials at internetessentials.com. See if they can sign up, get the connection at home. We're doing a couple months free, really trying to do everything we can to get the families connected. But most of all, to you and everyone, be safe and be well. The documentary category includes videos of any length that gives us an in-depth educational look at topics such as classroom curriculum, people and current events, or history. In the documentary category, the judges awarded an honorable mention to Florence Markoffer. Producers, Emily Robertson, Madison Knoll, and Paige Vanderspeck of Florence Markoffer Elementary School. And the producers ask, do you go to Florence Markoffer Elementary School? Have you ever wondered about the person Markoffer was named after? Watch our video to find out a little more about the amazing Florence Markoffer.
How did you came to know Florence Markhofer?
The school I came to know because the superintendent sent me over here to be the principal at a winter break time in 1980.
What was Markhofer like when you were a principal?
Well, there were only 7 teachers and about 250 children.
Hi, my name is Madison.
Hi, I'm Emily. Hi, my name's Paige.
Our documentary is called Florence Markhofer.
Our video is about Miss Markhofer. Our school is named after her.
And in our video, we interview people and ask them questions like, what do you remember about Florence Markhofer?
We would like to thank all the people who came to the studio to help us make the video. We would also like to thank our families for all the support.
And we would also like to thank the people in the studio who helped us make this video.
Most of all, we would like to thank Miss Knoll, our technology teacher. We couldn't have done it without her. We are so honored to win this award.
Congratulations to Emily, Madison, and Paige. Now, in the 4 to 6 documentary category, the finalists are
3D at our local library, Del Paso Manor Elementary School. Anne Frank documentary, Creative Connections Arts Academy. Autism, Florence Markhofer Elementary School. Benefits of digital storytelling, Del Paso Manor Elementary School. Charlotte's Gallery, Del Paso Manor Elementary School. Dogs Helping Humans, Del Paso Manor Elementary School. Growing Up Muslim in Sacramento, Del Paso Manor Elementary School. Living with Dyslexia, Del Paso Manor Elementary School. Ocean Animals, Herman Leimbach Elementary School. Sac Republic's Journey, Del Paso Manor Elementary School. Benefits of being a student athlete, Del Paso Manor Elementary School. Value of comic books, Del Paso Manor Elementary School.
An honorable mention is awarded to Sac Republic's Journey. The producer, Eleanor Espy of Del Paso Manor Elementary School. What Eleanor tells us is the video captures the Sac Republic's fight to become an MLS team, and this has gone on since 2012.
The drive to bring the Sac Republic into the MLS has been a great community unifier.
You know, the journey started like many things, just with an idea. And this started back in, I think all the way back in 2012. As the story goes, Joe Wagner, Sean Morrison, Jeremy Field, a few others, you know, were literally talking in their backyard about this idea of soccer. And that idea, you know, got to paper and got to investors, you know, who wanted to fund this and also believed in the idea.
I would just like to thank all of my classmates and my competitors and Miss Darrow for helping me really push to make this video the best that it could be. I would like to thank my family for all their love and support while I was doing this. I would like to thank Kevin Burdick at Sac Republic for helping me get the interviews and footage from them. I would like to thank Ben Gumpert for his interview and for his time. I would like to thank everybody at the mayor's office who helped me get the interview with the mayor. I would like to thank Sacramento Mayor Darrell Steinberg. He helped a lot, and I want to thank him for his time and for his interview. I would also just like to really thank everybody who helped me along this process and everybody who allowed me to get footage of them to make this video what it is. Thank you.
And the SEVA is awarded to the benefit of being a student athlete. The producer, Nasali Sirwanja of Del Paso Manor Elementary School. Now, Nasali's message is that being a student while being an athlete can help create a strong, well-rounded person. Let's watch the video.
In my family, I'm fortunate to have a lot of positive role models that have shown me how being an athlete can help provide advantages in the classroom.
I have been a student athlete. I guess I was a student athlete my entire academic life.
I went to college at UCLA, and I went to medical school at the University of California, San Francisco.
Both my uncle and grandfather have excelled academically while succeeding in their athletic careers.
Hi, my name is Leslie,
and I truly appreciate this award. When I started, I prepared for this moment. The moment where the SECC organization tells me that I get the award, and I jump up and down like crazy because I'm so excited. But that's not what happened. Even though I earned this award because I spent 2 months working to create this video, at the end of it all, I wasn't expecting an award. At the end of it all, I was elated because I had just created my first video. When I finished, I felt a sense of pride. So yes, I accept this award with a great appreciation, but really, I'm going to cherish the journey that I endured to create this video more than anything. Why? Because I did it. I faced adversity and I went through all of the ups and downs in the production of a video. Finally, I would like to thank my amazing teacher, parents, talent, and friends who helped make this video possible.
Thank you for sharing that important message, Nisali. Now, in the 7 to 8 documentary category, the finalists are
#MyStory, Henry Falconer, Catherine Albiani Middle School. Acro, Heron School. Bella Duranian, #ICanHelp Conference 2019-2020, Catherine Albiani Middle School. I'm a Girl, What's Your Superpower? Sutter Middle School. Lack of Recognition, Winston Churchill Middle School. Our Planet Earth, Sutter Middle School. Stan Lee Tribute Documentary, Robert L. McCaffrey Middle School. Thanksgiving, Heron School. The Giving School, Andrew Carnegie Middle School. This is Dross, Sutter Middle School. Too Much Screen Time, Robert L. McCaffrey Middle School. UC Davis Math Circle, Toby Johnson Middle School.
And first, let's do an honorable mention. And the honorable mention is awarded to This is Dross, producer Mia Garcia Cabarrubias of Sutter Middle School. Now, Mia shared that this documentary is an overall view of Dross that shows young students that with perseverance, they can achieve their goals. Let's watch the video.
Our name Dross just basically means absolute garbage and just absolute trash. Initially, we thought it just sounded cool as a name, and then we looked up the definition, and then we thought it was fun, so we chose it.
We write progressive rock. It's an inspiration of what Tool does because it's pretty much all of our favorite bands.
Thank you so much for this award. I'd like to thank my parents for their support and my friend Tatum and members of This is Dross for their time that made the documentary possible. I'd also like to thank Mr. Hecky for his time and guidance. I'd also like to thank the SEVA committee for this opportunity and this experience. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Mia. The 2020 SEVA is awarded to UC Davis Math Circle, producer Ethan Ho of the Toby Johnson Middle School. Ethan wants to show students and teachers that math is not just a series of steps to follow. He wants to show how the problem of students in the United States not being proficient in math can be addressed by teaching kids to think through programs like UC Davis Math Circle and Junior Math Circle. Let's watch the video.
The UC Davis Math Circle and Junior Math Circle are programs that teach kids how to think about math as a problem to be solved instead of just a list of steps to remember.
Math Circle challenges me to do different things that I don't do in regular math, like thinking out of the box or using strategy.
Thank you so much for this award. I'd like to thank Jesus for giving me opportunities to meet so many people on this documentary adventure, and my family for helping me and supporting me every step of the way. And I'd like to thank the people at UC Davis Math Circle and Junior Math Circle for letting me to make this documentary about them, and especially Mrs. Irina for letting me to interrupt her class. And I'd like to thank Dr. James Stigler from UCLA, and because he was willing to respond to my emails, and he's a professor and he's willing to talk to an 8th grader for half an hour. And I'd especially like to thank Mrs. LaChapelle, my media teacher.
Ethan, that was a great video. Thank you very much for sharing it. Now here to present the 9th through 12th category is Nabayo Lema.
In the 9 to 12 documentary category, the finalists are Automation and the Industry, Franklin High School. Conflict Mediation at Del Campo, Del Campo High School. Curtis Park Village Development Documentary, West Campus High School. Funding for Public Education, Franklin High School. Girls Rock Sacramento, Empowering Local Youth, Rio Americano High School. Kayaking to the Moon, Del Campo High School. Love, Hope, and Lifelines, Franklin High School. On Empty, Environmentally, Franklin High School. Police Brutality in America, Franklin High School. Rosemont High School, ECD, Rosemont High School. Run With It, Del Campo High School. The Heinzman Story, Del Campo High School. In this category, an honorable mention is awarded to Conflict Mediation at Del Campo. Producers Samuel Rakovich, Tyler Hacker, Landon Jones, and Jacob Hall of Del Campo High School. Producers said that many students don't have the resources they need to deal with conflict they experience in school. This program takes a look at Del Campo and its conflict mediation program.
The way that it works is we have 2 students that are in conflict and we select 2 of our trained conflict mediators. There's no staff in the room and they go through a whole process that they've been trained in and they help the students resolve the issue. Sometimes it's like maybe they agree not to be friends anymore, but they're cool with each other. They've come to some agreements, they sign a document and move forward. So it's just a nice positive intervention to assist students with a wide array of any issues that they're having with each other and to help prevent it from escalating.
I was one of the producers of the video. It's a really big honor to get this award. I would like to thank Mr. Weitzel for being our teacher and for helping us out, and my group members for sticking with the project and being persistent and just staying with it.
I'm Tyler. I was also one of the producers of the video, and I want to give a special thanks to Mr. Weitzel and my group members. They did an amazing job. I also want to thank SEVA for all they've done for us and Del Campo. Good job.
My name is Jacob, and I'm also one of the producers for this video. I would like to give thanks to Mr. Weitzel for letting me be in the class, and a thanks for SEVA for giving us the opportunity to be here.
My name is Landon Jones, and I was one of the producers for the video. And I'd like to give a special thanks to SEVA and Mr. Weitzel for giving us this opportunity to have a video in the SEVAs.
And on behalf of all of our group, I would like to thank the SECC, Comcast, and Sacramento Metropolitan Cable Commission for funding the SEVA Awards. You guys make it possible, so thank you.
The SEVA is awarded to Automation in the Industry, producers Raymond Wang and Benjamin Wong, and Arvinder Dillon of Franklin High School. The producers share that workers have foreseen the arrival of the mechanical arm of technology for decades, and now their fears are fully realized. Who will benefit? Who will be replaced?
Automation is the use of primarily self-operating equipment to streamline tasks. For decades, the widespread adoption of machines concerned the public, who feared oppressive robots would strip workers of their jobs. A typical factory in the mid-20th century looked like this. While robots weren't very popular, some companies had begun to employ the first rudimentary automatic systems. Fast forward to the present. Robots are being used everywhere, from automated call centers to performing surgeries to manufacturing cars.
Thank you, everyone. This is truly an honor. I share this distinction with my hardworking partners, Benjamin Wong and Arvinder Dillon. I would also like to acknowledge our hardworking mentor, advisor, and teacher, Mr. Brad Clark. Of course, there are many other people who assisted this project in one way or another. I extend the highest regards to them, and this includes our wonderful interviewees. Thank you to the Student Educational Video Awards and the Sacramento Educational Cable Consortium for recognizing the effort and craft that we rendered into our work. Thank you very much.
What a great topic to cover. It's my pleasure to introduce to you Mr. Scott Lair, Superintendent of Center Unified School District, who is here to celebrate our amazing teachers.
Thank you, Nabayo. What a pleasure to be here with all of you from my home this year to participate in the 2020 SEVA Awards. I'm so excited that we were still able to honor our students and teachers through this outstanding recognition program. Our SEVA teachers are an amazing and dedicated group of people who became teachers to make a difference in the lives of children. This group works hard each day to motivate and engage their students in a unique way. Tonight, we celebrate this key group of individuals who are an integral part of the SEVA program, talented teachers who develop and grow their students' skills. We honor every teacher who encourages and fosters the passion and talents of their students. Teachers are committed to making a difference in the life of each and every student. Let's meet our 2020 SEVA teachers.
My media teacher is Mr. Krieger.
Rebecca Batziani's
Brian Weitzel.
Miss Zanetti.
My teacher, she's my mom.
My media teacher is Mr. Weeks.
Our media teacher is Miss May.
My teacher is Miss Peterson, and she helped us out a lot because she told us exactly what they were judging us on.
Mr. Patterson always pushes me to limits I didn't think I could get to.
If you ask him, he'll come over to your computer while you're editing and he'll really one-on-one focus on your video.
She helped us memorize the script.
She's taught me how to edit on a MacBook. She just builds the path to what you're gonna have to do. She doesn't do it for you.
When I first joined KFTV, I was super nervous about being on camera in front of everyone, but she helped me overcome those fears, and now I'm not afraid.
He really inspired me to become the great movie maker I am today.
Without her, I wouldn't know anything. I wouldn't know how to do a green screen, how to edit well, how to make things look more creative, how to speak.
I'm new to this school, so she helped me settle into technology.
Mr. Darrow's a good teacher. He's a very relaxed teacher, but he definitely gets to the point.
I learned that from him that it takes a very long time to make one video.
Mr. Hecky is very enthusiastic and very passionate about helping us all learn more about media production.
And at the end of the year, she was absolutely one of my favorite teachers.
We appreciate him and all he does and all he continues to do during these difficult times.
We thank you, teachers, and value you for the difference you make in our students' lives. All right, moving on to the next category of the 2020 SEVAs, Creative Expression. Joining me tonight to present these awards is Bree Mazzalanca of Del Campo High School.
Thank you, Mr. Lair. The Creative Expression category includes productions such as fictional content, book trailers, original music video, or any program that has an educational message but does not fit into the other 4 categories. In the K through 3 Creative Expression category, the finalists are
Book Talk Takeover, James McKee Elementary School. CCAA, Kindness Matters, Creative Connection Arts Academy. Sight Words, Heron School.
The K through 3 SEVA is awarded to Sight Words. Producers, Mrs. Shape's kindergarten class at Heron School. Mrs. Shape's class tells us, this video is a useful tool for teaching sight words, but it also shows what kindergartners are able to do given the opportunity.
Where? W-H-E-R-E, where? W-H-O-U. With. W-I-T-H, with. U. Y-O-U-U. 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 We are both from Mrs. Shaw's class. Thank you so much for this award. We had so much fun making this video for our teaching class. Go Flyers!
Wow, congratulations on a great video. In the 4 through 6 Creative Expression category, the finalists are
Benefits of music at a young age, Del Paso Manor Elementary School. Boys in Ballet, Del Paso Manor Elementary School. Choices, James McKee Elementary School. Disconnect, Helen Carr Costello Elementary School. Don't Gossip, Helen Carr Costello Elementary School. Doorbell Ditching, Del Paso Manor Elementary School. Making Music, Bell Avenue Elementary School. Skating for Life, Sunrise Elementary School. Snowboarding Isn't Scary, Del Paso Manor Elementary School. Speak Up, Main Avenue Elementary School. Sunset Pollution, Oak Hill Elementary School. Why I Love Art, Bell Avenue Elementary School.
An honorable mention is awarded to Snowboarding Isn't Scary, producer Cassius Raymond of Del Paso Manor Elementary School. Cassius said, "The message of this video is, I wanted to teach others not to be afraid of snowboarding, and everyone has the ability to become a snowboarder."
People jump to the conclusion that snowboarding is scary and too hard, but having the right mindset can make anyone a snowboarder.
This is actually my first day snowboarding.
This is actually my first time snowboarding.
It's great to see more people coming into the snowboard community, realizing how much more fun it is and how it's not a scary thing.
What makes people put their fears aside and give snowboarding a chance?
I'd like to thank John Carlo for being my first interviewee because, well, it takes a lot of courage and bravery to get in front of a camera and talk normally. Second, I'd like to thank Adrian Court for bringing a lot of good, positive energy and positive vibes to my piece. And I loved her attitude when I interviewed her, and it was a lot of fun. Third, I'd like to thank my teacher, Miss Darrow, for teaching me the basics of editing and filming, because without her, I wouldn't even be here now. And now, look where I am. So I'd like to thank Miss Darrow for teaching me, basically, how to film and how to edit. I'd like to thank my dad, because he kept on saying, go on, even when I felt that my piece wasn't that strong. And he was there to encourage me to keep going and try my best. And he was also there to drive me around because these places are really far.
Thank you for sharing your video, Cassius. And the 2020 SEVA is awarded to Making Music. Producers Kimani, Kenny, Patrick, and Isaac of Bell Avenue Elementary School. The producer said, "We love to make music and wanted to show our song that we made."
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Kimani
and Patrick,
and we're going to teach you guys why we love music. So this is what we have so far. But we're going to edit that and make that better. I want to thank my friends Isaac, Kenny, and Patrick. I thank Isaac because he made the beat for me, Kenny because he was my recorder man, and Patrick because he helped me out on my video. I also want to thank my teachers and my big brother for making the song for me. I hope you guys like my video.
Congratulations! And in the 7 through 8 Creative Expression category, the finalists are
Homework or Else, Heron School. KAMS TV Team Dynamic Intro, SEVA, Catherine Albiani Middle School. Keep Oregon Green, John Barrett Middle School. Plastic, Sutter Middle School. Sticks and Stones, Sutter Middle School. Strong is the New Beautiful, Andrew Carnegie Middle School. Stronger Together, John Barrett Middle School. The Art of Dance, Andrew Carnegie Middle School. The Classroom, Heron School. The Essay, Heron School. Unworthy, Winston Churchill Middle School. You Are Not Alone, Andrew Carnegie Middle School.
The judges decided to award an honorable mention to You Are Not Alone, producer Ariel Herring of Andrew Carnegie Middle School. Ariel's educational message is, if you want to make a permanent decision for a temporary problem, you could end up missing a lot in life. Also, your words and actions could hurt people more than you think. So first off, I would like to say thank you for this award. I worked really hard for it, and I appreciate it a lot. Secondly, I would like to say thank you to everyone who helped me with this video, because obviously without you guys, it wouldn't be possible. This video just means a lot to me, and I would just like to say thank you. Congratulations, Ariel. And the 2020 SEVA is awarded to Sticks and Stones. Producer, Gracie Miller-Segura of Sutter Middle School. Gracie shares with us, it is important to think highly of yourself, and others shouldn't keep you from that. This video encourages viewers to not care what others think of them and live life like they want to, not how others want them to.
I won't expect you to know what you're doing to me. I won't expect an apology when I don't even know what you could be sorry for. But even so, I never expected to feel this brought down by what you say. The sticks that pierce my skin don't leave a mark. The stones that crush my balance are soon forgotten. And the words that leave your mouth will do the same. No matter how desperately you try to break my mask, it will not shatter from one measly phrase. Yet no matter how many times I repeat that in my head, I can still feel it cracking.
Thank you so much for this award. It means a lot, especially since my time on the PIC and with the amazing PIC crew was cut short. I'm really happy to know that the effort put into this video was worth it, so thank you.
Great job, Gracie. Now back to you, Mr. Lair.
Thank you, Bree. In the 9-12 Creative Expression category, the finalists are
Gateway, Franklin High School. Just Cops, Del Campo High School. Life of Art, Casa Roble High School. Lost in the Smoke, Casa Roble High School. Mental Health and Nigerian Culture, Franklin High School. Mental Wellness, Pleasant Grove High School. Pop Culture, Albums of 2019, Del Campo High School. Praying for a Change, Creative Connection Arts Academy High School. Soar with AFJROTC, Del Campo High School. The Teens of Sacramento, Franklin High School. Turn the Page, Casa Roble High School. Voices, Del Campo High School.
An honorable mention is awarded to Life of Art, producer Keone Karen of Casa Roble High School. Keone tells us, I came to the realization one day how art has impacted my life and how it affects me on a day-to-day basis. I wanted to express how important it is to me.
A lot of the things that we value in our society are things that we value because they are productive. And I think in a capitalist society, that makes a lot of sense. If something's not giving you back any revenue, it's really easy to dismiss it and say, oh, this is a waste of time, because that's sort of like what the standard is here in the US.
I want to thank my family for always supporting me. I want to thank my friends for helping me make this film. I couldn't have done it without you guys, and I love you. Thank you. Peace.
Congratulations, Keone. The SEVA in this category is awarded to Voices. Producer Jacob Dean of Del Campo High School. Jacob shared, everyone has a voice, a passion, a drive that expresses individuality and creativity. We are all constantly searching for our voice, but how exactly do we find it? How are we original? Is it worth the journey?
In search of creativity, I look up the definition. I watch videos explaining its importance, hoping that this research will shape and create my voice, but it doesn't. Why? Why do I do this? I know. A part of me wishes that I was my parents, or my friends, or anyone else besides myself.
First of all, I would just like to thank SECC and Comcast for making this event possible despite the pandemic that we are all facing at the moment. As it is my senior year, a lot of events and things that I was looking forward to are unfortunately canceled. So I am very grateful that this event has been able to be continued through online platforms. I would like to also thank my friends and family for supporting me in any dream or career that I wanted to pursue. And of course, my video production teacher, Mr. Weitzel, for introducing me to film and the impact that you can have in film, as it is something that I want to pursue in my future. This project was the definition of a creative expression. It was a retelling of how I express my creativity and how I found my voice. It's something very personal to me, and was something that I was not expecting to create. It was kind of a passion project, and I'm just so glad that so many of you enjoyed it and so many of you related to it. So thank you so much.
Now it's my great pleasure to introduce to you Karen Albert. Karen is the recipient of the 2019 Hinderstein Award.
Over 31 years ago, an incredible Sac State professor, Allan Hinderstein, had a vision that recognized the importance and value of media production for teachers. His idea was to enhance the classroom learning experience of students. We honor Allan's memory every year as we recognize a teacher who embodies the concept of being creative in the classroom and is always looking for new ways to introduce media into students' learning. Trevor Harding is one of the most energetic teachers you'll ever meet. He's always moving and has a magical ability to brighten up a room, whether it's filled with adults or students. Trevor understands how important it is for his students to feel empowered and have independence in the classroom. He lets his students create what they are passionate about and encourages them to make it the best it can be. A lifelong student himself, Trevor takes time to learn how to be a better media teacher. He takes what he learns and works to share it, not just with his students, but with the fellow SEVA teachers as well. In this way, he constantly comes up with new ways for students to share their ideas and have their voices be heard. He has the incredible talent of finding a way to make any situation fun. There is no doubt that the SEVA teacher community would not be the same without him. It is because of this, and so much more, that Trevor Harding is the recipient of the 2020 Allan Hinderstein Award. Let's hear what Trevor's community has to say about him.
What I like about Mr. T. Harding is he makes learning fun.
He is so creative. He's very polite, he's very funny.
And he is very patient when you have to make a video.
I'm just bringing up a practice script.
Mr. T. Harding is my media teacher, and he's helped me learn more about video this year by teaching me how to work the camera and how to read my lines more smoothly when I'm a field reporter.
He has helped me learn way more than I expected about cameras and TV shows.
Saying, hey, we're trying to sell cone ice, now we can't, this is why. Would anyone be interested in that? And that'll take a look. Allison, you are?
I have two sons who attended Sunrise Elementary with Mr. Harding's 6th grade class. It's been extraordinary to see how much they've been able to achieve, and the program's been able to grow not only the content, but the production value.
Trevor Harding is an amazing teacher to take on all of the responsibility of a program like this and running our Spartan studio, and then also teaching a combination 5th, 6th grade classroom is a huge undertaking.
I think he takes a particular interest in developing skills outside the classroom that are beneficial in all areas of the student's life.
We try to put kids on cameras that are really shy. I'll have some girls or boys that say, I don't want to be on camera, and then we get them in here, and 4 months later they're louder in the classroom because of that.
I would really encourage parents to ensure that their children become members of Spartan TV.
He's an amazing educator, and we're grateful to have him as part of our community.
It is with great pleasure that I present the 2020 Hinderstein Award to Trevor Harding.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Cool. So, Trevor, can you kind of walk us through your massive achievement that you finished up yesterday?
The excitement out there is high.
Oh, cool.
So a lot of the parents would say thank you, and even the kids would say thank you to SECC. Thank you for still making this happen.
So, but before we get into that, but
purpose.
I heard that you did some gardening over the weekend.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, that was me. Yes, that was my front yard. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Take the computer. Take us out. Can you give us a little tour just for fun?
I never saw that.
We need virtual outside.
I didn't get out of there.
There you go.
Oh, Nick's out there. You guys are punks. Okay, that is funny.
Congratulations! Trevor!
guys are way too funny.
So Trevor, you're the Allan Hinderstein Award winner this year.
Oh, thank you. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. Well, I'd like to take a moment to just say thank you. I'm honored to have this award for SECC. It is really fun to be part of this organization and to be creating video for everybody and learning how to do video myself. So thank you very much. I won the Allan Hinderstein Award. Woo! Thank you, SECC. This is awesome.
I'm liking this reimagined award celebration, but one second though. Okay, now that's better. Joining me to present in the instructional category is Felicia Jackson of John Barrett Middle School. The instructional category recognizes programs that teach about a subject or skill or give how-to advice related to an educational topic. And the K3 instructional category, the finalists are How to Go on Makey Makey Piano, North Country Elementary School. How to Join a Soccer Game at School, Florence Markhofer Elementary School. How to Play Foursquare, Florence Markhofer Elementary School. How to Play Run 3, Florence Markhofer Elementary School. How to Tie Shoes, Creative Connection Arts Academy. Makey Makey with Friends, North Country Elementary School. Milky Popsicles, Sunrise Elementary School. Origami Yoda, Sunrise Elementary School. Squigglebot, Sunrise Elementary School. Super Duper Yummy Bear Toast, Sunrise Elementary School. In this category, the judges awarded an honorable mention to Squigglebot, producers Everly Bennett and Allie Langstrat of Sunrise Elementary School. Producers ask us, have you ever wanted to build your own robot? In this video, we're going to show you how using some common household items.
Do you want to build a robot that colors? Sure. Hi, my name is Everly. Hi, my name is Allan. And we're going to be building a Squigglebot. For supplies, you're going to need a glue stick, a DC motor, a battery, and a dried up glue stick and some paper. And a cup, 2 googly eyes, 3 markers, and some tape. I want to thank SEVA for setting this up. I want to thank Mr. Harding for his support. I want to thank my mother for supporting me and my friend Allie for being her funny self. This is my first year of media and I look forward to more years and funny videos. I want to thank Mr. Harding, Everly, my best friend, and the SECC, and our moms.
Congratulations, Everly and Allie, and the 2020 SEVA Award goes to How to Tie Shoes, producers Cooper Todd, Miliana Caravan, and Jonah Garcia of Creative Connection Arts Academy. The producers' concept is simple. They want to teach others how to tie their shoes in 4 easy steps. Let's take a look.
Do you not know how to tie shoes? Oh, it's just so hard. I can teach you how. First, cross your laces so they look like an X. Next, tuck under a lace and pull through the hole. Then make 2 loops and make an X again. Thank you for Jonah, Cooper, and Mrs. Foreman to help me for the things that was hard. And thank you, God.
What a great video. In the 4 to 6 instructional category, the finalists are Elephant Toothpaste, Del Paso Manor Elementary School. How Not to Be a Poor Sport in Soccer, Florence Markhofer Elementary School. How to Be Safe on the Playground, Florence Markhofer Elementary School. How to Make a Homemade Lava Lamp, Del Paso Manor Elementary School. How to Make an Origami Ball, Helen Carr Costello Elementary School. How to Make Blueberry Muffins, Helen Carr Costello Elementary School. How to Make Fried Rice, Creative Connection Arts Academy. How to play basketball, Florence Marcoffera Elementary School. How to play kickball, Florence Marcoffera Elementary School. Safe, kind, responsible, Florence Marcoffera Elementary School. Shooting a basketball, Helen Carr Costello Elementary School. Spreading kindness, Schweitzer Elementary School. In this category, the judges awarded an honorable mention to Elephant Toothpaste, producer Sean Zipser of Del Paso Manor Elementary School. Sean tells us, want a fun and engaging way to learn science? Elephant Toothpaste is the perfect fix. Let's take a look.
First step of making elephant toothpaste is get your hydrogen peroxide and pour it into the bottle. Then you add your dish soap. If you pour too much dish soap, it will be too foamy. Then you add your food coloring. If you tilt it like this, it will make stripes. Then you get your yeast and you pour it in a small cup with your hot water.
I would like to thank the SECC for giving me this opportunity. I feel honored to receive this award. And I would also like to congratulate the other participants, especially the finalists. I saw some of their videos and they were really good. I would like to thank my mom for getting the supplies needed for the video, and my friends Faisal and Eden for helping me film and bringing creative thoughts to the video. Lastly, I would like to thank my teacher, Ms. Sero, for her advice and teaching me how to make a video.
Congratulations, Sean. And the SEVA goes to How to Make Fried Rice. Producer Eliana Pham of Creative Connection Arts Academy. Eliana said, do you want to make a simple and delicious meal? In this video, I'll show you how to make traditional Vietnamese fried rice. Let's take a look.
Now start to stir the eggs and rice together.
I want to thank my crew, Sophia, for helping me videotape the video how to make fried rice. And I want to thank Mr. Pham for giving me advice for the video to make it better. And I want to thank the SEVAs for the support.
Thank you for sharing, Eliana. And the 7-8 instructional category, the finalists are How to Make Cupcakes, John Barrett Middle School. A Recipe for Disaster, Sutter Middle School. Afternoon Tea for Dummies, Sutter Middle School. Allergy Awareness, Sutter Middle School. Combo Ball, Sutter Middle School. How to Cook Filipino Pork Menudo with Rex's Bonzon, Heron School. How to Learn ASL with Story, John Barrett Middle School. How to Make Chicken Alfredo Dinner, Robert L. McCaffrey Middle School. How to Make Boba, Will Rogers Middle School. How to Make Fried Dessert Empanadas, John Barrett Middle School. How to Organize Your Room, Arden Middle School. How to Throw a Card, John Barrett Middle School. An honorable mention goes to How to Learn ASL with Story. Producer Story Elizabeth Hutchison Doyle of John Barrett Middle School. Story tells us her idea started with a stop-motion character that she drew and then came up with an idea on how to teach ASL using that character.
Here are a few simple words in ASL. Hello. Good morning. How are you? I love you, and peace out. I hope you found this interesting and helpful for communicating with the deaf community in the future. Goodbye.
I wanted to thank SECC for the award. I had a lot of fun making the video, and I hope it helps people learn ASL.
Congratulations, Story, and the SEVA goes to Afternoon Tea for Dummies. Producer Ava Langley-Briggs of Sutter Middle School. Ava says, this video is the perfect way to spend a fancy afternoon in a fun and simple way. Afternoon teas for everyone, not just 4-year-old girls and grandmas. Let's take a look.
To make these tea sandwiches, you will need
a cucumber sliced, lemon zest, fresh dill chopped, cream cheese, and bread. I prefer white bread, but wheat is fine. First, mix the cream cheese, zest, and dill.
Wow, thank you. This is such a surprise. First of all, thank you to SECC for recognizing me with this award among all the other nominees. Okay, really it's a roller derby trophy. We're all stuck at home and I'm doing my best. Really though, any one of you could be having your acceptance speech being played right now. I couldn't have done it without the best video production teacher ever, Mr. Hecky. I'd also like to thank my cats. Look, Chuck, we did it! When I hosted a tea party for my cats, I didn't realize that life would soon imitate art. Anyone can host afternoon tea, even in isolation. Keep calm and drink tea, everybody. Bye!
Congratulations, Ava. Felicia Jackson of John Barrett Middle School will now join us to present the 9 to 12 category.
In the 9 through 12 instructional category, the finalists are
Authentic Dragon Tempura, Cordova High School. Beginner Guitar Chords, Rosemont High School. Elephant's Toothpaste and Exothermic Reaction, Franklin High School. How to Be Positive, Endercombe High School. How to Do a Step Back, Rosemont High School. How to Get a Job While in High School, Cordova High School. How to Get to Class on Time, Rosemont High School. How to Make a Unagi Roll, Cordova High School. How to Make Lumpia, Franklin High School. How to Make the Best Guacamole, Del Campo High School. How to Take a Great Picture, Del Campo High School. Oodle Boodle, Cordova High School.
The honorable mention is awarded to How to Take a Great Picture by Aurora Uribe and Javid Noble of Del Campo High School. The producers ask, want to learn how to take a great picture? Well, we've outlined the steps to do so in an easy and quick fashion. So give us a watch and you'll learn how to take a great picture.
First and foremost, brainstorm the aesthetic and style you would like your photo to portray. This includes outfits, color, and message. Next, find a location that best suits your image. You will want good natural lighting for a clear picture, which means your living room's probably not going to work unless you have the right equipment. After deciding on a location, choose your background. Make sure everything looks coordinated. And I just want to say thank you on behalf of my partner Javid Noble and I for choosing our video, How to Take a Great Picture.
Great job, Aurora and Javid. And now, the SEVA is awarded to Authentic Dragon Tempura by Angela Dong and Stephen Trin of Cordova High School. The producers tell us that sushi is very popular around the world, and the term refers to rice seasoned with vinegar and garnished with ingredients. Learn how to make these notoriously popular tempura and dragon rolls for no cost.
Take the nori closest to you and slide your thumbs under the lower edge to lift up and forward to fold the bottom of the nori over itself. Continue to pull forward carefully and apply light pressure to help mold the roll until it is closed. The dragon roll will be served with avocado slice on top of the roll, and make sure to use saran wrap to cover the avocado. Take the bamboo mat and place over the sushi to shape and hold ingredients together. Repeat the process to make the tempura.
Hello everybody, my name is Stephen Trin. I would like to thank you all for this award. I couldn't have done it without my partner in crime Angela Dong and my hardworking film teacher Mr. Krieger. Though we went through extreme hardships like conflicting ideas and fights, we still managed to get this tough project done. Though it was not easy, we still did it. Again, thank you very much for this award.
Amazing job, Angela and Stephen. Those were some very impressive instructional videos, and congratulations to all the producers who put in their hard work.
Joining us now to present the PSA Awards is Sam Spinner, a past SEVA host who is back from Stanford and joining us tonight.
Yes, hello. My name is Sam. If you watched the SEVAs 8 to 4 years ago, or if you were at the SEVAs 8 to 4 years ago, nice to see you again. My hair's a bit longer. If for those of you where this is our first time e-meeting, nice to e-meet you. I am home from college. I wish it were under slightly better circumstances, but we're here now. And I'm honestly feeling super lucky to be able to log in and participate once again. So let's jump right into it. I'm going to be announcing the Public Service Announcement Category, or PSA Category, where students have made short 30-second educational video clips about various topics, and they're really good. In the K through 3 category, the finalists are
Be Kind, Help a Friend, Florence Marcofer Elementary School. Don't Play with Fire, David Lubin Elementary School. Don't Share Hats, Creative Connection Arts Academy. Food Safety, Don't Waste Food, David Lubin Elementary School. Gun Safety, David Lubin Elementary School. Healthy Cereal, David Lubin Elementary School. No Stealing, Sunrise Elementary School. Respect People's Boundaries, Creative Connection Arts Academy. Stranger Danger, Don't Choose Crime, David Lubin Elementary School. Use the Crosswalk, Creative Connection Arts Academy.
An honorable mention is awarded to Respect People's Boundaries, producer Florence Pham of Creative Connections Arts Academy. Florence tells us, in my class, some people have troubles with boundaries. They don't respect other people's boundaries. So, I made this video for them.
Respect other people's boundaries. Boundaries make people feel safe.
I'm thankful for the SEVAs for giving me the awards for respect people's boundaries. And I'm thankful for Mr. Pham for helping me in my class. And I worked really hard on it.
Congratulations, Florence. The SEVA is awarded to Use the Crosswalk, producers Cassie Melville, Matai Petkov, Dash Locken, and Blake William of the Creative Connections Arts Academy. The educational message of this PSA is simple but super important. We want people to realize that it's safer to use the crosswalk. Let's take a look.
Look out! Ah! I almost got hit by a car. Thank you for warning me. You're right. I should always do the crosswalk.
What a great message. In the 4 through 6 category, the finalists are
Brighten the Day, Schweitzer Elementary School. Don't Spread Germs, Creative Connection Arts Academy. Don't Be a Guinea Pig, McGarvey Elementary School. Everyone Deserves to Live, Florence Marcofer Elementary School. Girls Can Play Basketball, Main Avenue Elementary School. Kindness, Spread It Around, Elitha Donner Elementary School. Library PSA, Creative Connection Arts Academy. Please Recycle, Creative Connection Arts Academy. Save Electricity, Creative Connection Arts Academy. Text Responsibly, Florence Marcofer Elementary School. The Dangers of Sugar, Helen Carr Costello Elementary School. Too Much Screen Time Makes You a Zombie, Creative Connection Arts Academy.
An honorable mention is awarded to Don't Spread Germs, producer Vincent Schoen of the Creative Connections Arts Academy. Vincent has a very timely message for us. If you spread germs, you'll get people sick, and over 48 million people get sick from germs each year. We don't want to spread germs. Let's take a look.
cares?
Thank you for sharing, Vincent. The SEVA is awarded to Too Much Screen Time Makes You a Zombie. Producers Eliana Pham, Christina Polishuk, and Julio Rivera of Creative Connections Arts Academy. The producers tell us we have a unique video to teach kids not to rely on technology for too long or it'll turn you into a living zombie. Be healthy and limit your screen time. Let's check it out.
I just want to thank my crew, Christina and Julio, for helping me and supporting me to make the video, Too Much Screen Time Makes You a Zombie. And I want to thank Natasha for being open to being our zombie in the video. And I also want to thank the SEVAs for giving us this award.
I'm so happy that our video has won this award, and I'd like to thank a few people, including our teachers, Mrs. Hankin and Mr. Pham, for giving us the opportunity, and my partners, Ellie and Christina, because I couldn't do it without them.
Congratulations. That message is going to be especially pertinent to all the college students who are looking at online classes for the foreseeable future. In the 7th to 8th grade PSA category, the finalists are
Down syndrome, Andrew Carnegie Middle School. How to behave in hallways, Arden Middle School. Keep track of your belongings, John Barrett Middle School. Kindness, Albert Einstein Middle School. Ocean pollution, PSA, Albert Einstein Middle School. Say no to vaping, Genevieve Didion, K-8. Spread the smile, John Barrett Middle School. Suicide prevention, PSA, Arden Middle School. The best option is adoption, Sutter Middle School. The visions of vaping, John Barrett Middle School. Vaping is like walking on a tightrope, Samuel Jackman Middle School. We need this to stop, John Barrett Middle School.
An honorable mention is awarded to Suicide Prevention PSA. Producers Kylie Fontaine, Hunter Presswich, and Alexa Hedrick Fox of Arden Middle School. The producers ask, have you ever felt down in the dumps? Maybe wanted to end it all? Our production lets you know that you aren't alone and can get help. Let's take a look.
You put on your happy mask before you leave for school. Nobody knows how you feel. You feel like not being here anymore. You feel like it's your fault. You get pushed around and insulted. Even as an accident or a joke, it hurts a lot. It makes that feeling so much worse in an instant. You can get help. Suicide isn't the answer. You have a lot to live for. It will get better.
First, I'd like to thank my teacher, Mr. Rao, for the opportunity to learn how to make video productions. I wouldn't be here without him. My partners and I made this production to bring awareness to the mental health problems teens face daily, some of which leads teens to commit suicide. We wanted to do our part in trying to prevent it and bring awareness to the subject. Thank you. Stay safe, everybody.
First off, I want to thank Kylie and Alexa for helping with this project so we can make it complete. I'm really shocked that our first project made it this far, and I feel truly lucky that our PSA might have an impact on others. I want to thank SEVA for making this contest possible and that we could submit this video.
I'd like to dedicate this award to teens everywhere going through anxiety, depression, and other mental disorders weighing them down. My team really tried to capture how real teens are feeling and tried to express that in our production. I'd like to thank SEVA for giving me this opportunity, but most importantly, my media teacher, Mr. Roland, for teaching me how to make quality videos so I could receive this award. Thank you, and stay safe during these hard times.
Thank you for sharing this important message. The SEVA is awarded to The best option is adoption. Producer Michaela Gelfi of Sutter Middle School. Michaela tells us, I've wanted a dog since I was little, and whenever I visited the SPCA, I would feel sad, and there was a multitude of lonely dogs without a home. I want more people to know that there are beautiful dogs available for adoption at the shelter. Let's check out their video.
Hi, my name is Marnie Musser, and I work at the Sacramento SPCA on Florin Perkins Road. Would love if you could do two things for us. One, give us donations. We're always looking for blankets, for towels. Blankets this time of year, especially because we have these beautiful dogs here and it's getting a little chilly. We would also love you to come down Wednesday through Sunday and adopt one of our beautiful dogs.
I'm really excited to receive an award for my SEVA PSA, The Best Option is Adoption. I had a lot of fun making it, and I especially enjoyed going to the SPCA and spending time with all of the wonderful dogs. I would like to thank Marnie Musser, the Community Outreach Manager, for being so cooperative and answering all of my questions, Mr. Hecky for guiding me and giving me some really great pointers, and my parents, who drove me to the SPCA and helped me by being so supportive. Finally, I would like to thank SEVA for providing me with this great opportunity. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Michaela. In the 9 through 12 PSA category, the finalists are
A Monster Haunts the Suburbs, Franklin High School. Alone, Vista del Lago High School. Can It, Scrape It, Trash It, Franklin High School. Don't Dump Fogs, Franklin High School. Fog, According to Sewage Sammy, Franklin High School. Just One Text, Rio Americano High School. Planet PSA, Galt High School. Protect Your Pipes, Franklin High School. SOS, Save Our Sewers, Franklin High School. Water Spots Detective, Franklin High School. Within a Cigarette, Franklin High School. You Are You, Mental Health, Franklin High School.
An honorable mention is awarded to SOS, Save Our Sewers, producer Sasha Valia of Franklin High School. Asha wants to teach everyone that things as simple as peanut butter are wreaking havoc on the sewer system. And most people don't think this is a big problem, but without our sewer system, how would you live your day-to-day life?
Stop! Don't put the peanut butter down the drain.
Wait, why?
Products like meat, milk, and peanut butter can create massive clogs in our sewer system, so just throw the peanut butter away.
Oh, didn't know that. Thank you.
Keep Sacramento's sewers clean and avoid having to deal with costly cleanups and repairs. For more information, go to stoptheclog.com.
I'd like to say that I hope everyone is doing well during these times. I hope you're staying safe and healthy. I'd like to thank SECC for this opportunity. I am grateful.
Thank you so much for sharing that video with us, Asha. The SEVA is awarded to Protect Your Pipes, producer Caitlin Burrell Agnew of Franklin High School. Caitlin says that fats, oils, and grease do not go down the drain. It is better to can it and throw it away.
What are you doing?
Pouring out this milk?
That's fog. You can't put that in your pipes. It'll totally ruin them.
What's fog?
Fog, or fats, oils, and grease, range from a number of items that could damage your pipes, such as fatty foods, oils and grease, milk and dairy products.
How do I dispose of it then?
To properly dispose of grease, wait till it's cooled and pour it in a can, then throw it away. Also remember to throw out scraps as well.
What am I supposed to do with this?
I can take that off your hands. To learn more on how to protect your pipes, visit sacksewer.com. And I would like to thank my animation teacher, Brad Clark, for pushing me to join this contest, and for all of my supporters, family, and friends for believing me throughout my animation projects and my journey.
Congratulations, and thank you for submitting that video. Congratulations to all of our SEVA winners, all of our honorable mentions, all of our finalists, and honestly, anyone who submitted a video to the PSA category and the entire SEVAs. It's always a blast to watch y'all's videos, to see the important messages you guys bring, to laugh at what you've produced, to be in awe of what you've produced. My first SEVA Awards were 8 years ago in 2012 when I was an 8th grader. And I remember hearing how powerful and how influential and how important this art form of video making was going to be. And I did not think that in 2020, the reality of life would be that almost the entire educational system would be reliant on video production and video teaching and video communication in some form. And I hope this speaks magnitudes to the importance of what you are learning how to do right now, what you are doing very well right now. Video is going to continue to have a much greater place in our society. And with that, I want to leave the night on a challenge that I have to all the young video makers out there. SECC, other organizations have done great work to improve access to these various technologies that make video production possible. But I think especially in these recent times, it becomes clear that not everyone has that same access to cameras, computers, the internet. And I want to challenge those out there as video makers, as members of their community, to continue to support and investigate ways that they might be able to increase the access to these technologies such that all can enjoy your hard work.
Thank you, Sam. Hold on 1 second. One last wardrobe change to finish up the evening. Wow, what a night. We will be getting your awards to you. The SEVA Award statue is made by the same company that makes the Oscars, and like many other companies, they have temporarily closed down. But the awards are arriving as we speak. We will be reaching out to your teachers to distribute the SEVA Awards and honorable mentions. Please continue to submit your Share Your Story videos at secctv.org, and remember, #SEVA Awards. Thank you for celebrating with us. Good night.